Happy after Leaf Day if I did not get to you. I tried. I was looking at videos, working, but life, you got to work sometimes. Some people lay around, they don't want to work. Some think the government's supposed to give them everything and we're okay. That's different people, different strokes for different folks, and we just move on, okay? And I can't get to everybody. I have to deal with family, I got to deal with friends, I got to deal with my businesses going and employees. So we all can't be on here all the time. And I kind of cut back a little bit because I couldn't be. I went to a business convention and business meetings and taking on another person that wanted us to do something else. So, plus it's, a tax season. My son just did his taxes for his job, which he found out he owed money off of his main job that he does. And just on and on and on. Life goes on and on and on. But that's life. And we have to deal with that struggles. God sometimes gives us obstacles on purpose. He wants to see, can you get around that obstacle? Can you struggle yourself and strut like a sauteed onion in a skillet around that obstacle? Can you think for yourself to fix it without involving everybody else in what you're doing? Okay, or begging for money, or da-da-dee-da-dee. We got some beggars. I got beggars in my family. Okay, and mostly they're from my husband who passed away family. I remember when he passed away, it was 1 hour, they started asking for money. Because on their mind, he came from a very, very low income family. He was probably the poor of the poor of the poor. Okay, even homeless people have integrity compared to what they were doing. And it was like, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing, go out and party, who cares, I'll sleep all day. And then they start begging everybody for money. He just had a very low class family. I don't know how they got that way. The mom wasn't that way. And then all these other people, and she said they even begged me for money instead of getting up and going on about their business and working. And he wasn't, we got back from the hospital 1 hour later, maybe shorter, because his sister started first begging for money, because what do they assume? We own a house. They're thinking in their mind, you're assuming life insurance. Okay, they got all that life insurance. Plus, on top of it, he'd been loaning them money from the day we were married. Okay, man, them papers were swiped. He was in that checking account, loaning money all the time. Loaning money sometimes that we did not have. We hit rock bottom. We had to go through bankruptcy because they came and repossessed my car that he forgot to pay. He didn't forget to pay. He used the money to give to his family. And then asking me, don't you have any extra money? No, I'm stuck. So I had to call my lawyer, because he didn't have one. And he got there and told us to come in the next morning, file for bankruptcy, trying to make sure the house wasn't into it. Just all this crazy stuff that did not need to happen. That I had, I was single. That was my house. I bought that house. He didn't own a house. He didn't own anything. It was just like, I'm here. His whole family was that way. And I don't put them down for that. But, you have to rise up. You can't sit there and just do what you're going to do and you don't have any income coming in, or you're doing something crazy, like out stealing and robbing and hurting people just to get money probably. And it was just on and on probably. I don't know how his family was doing, but people do things to get money. We know this. But either way, they didn't never have any money. But you can go out there and get the latest style of purse and shoes and everything. A lot of poor people, they have more resources to get stuff, or they'll go buy stuff with money that they do get instead of paying their rent. They'll go out there and buy the latest blah, blah, blah. I had a friend like that. She was low income. Every time I turned around, she was out there getting the latest CD, the latest jacket, the latest blah, 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 and it's just crazy. And we know this. And then they come to you, I didn't pay my rent. I didn't do this. And so I was going, no, nope, nope, nope. You're not putting me down there, okay? And I know some of you have been through the same thing with family, friends, whoever, okay? I've had teachers at school. It was the same thing when I was teaching. It was the same thing when I met somebody else. It was the same thing with attorneys. It could be a doctor. It could be a lawyer. Anybody you have out there, daycare worker, they don't have enough money and they come to you. And, sometimes you have to say no. You got to look at your finances. And, I'm not saying never, but my word is no. Okay, I've already been through that. I've been through more stuff because he was loaning money out. I've loaned money out, but I loaned it to people that I knew was going to pay me back. Okay, I got burned the first time. I was done. I got burned in college. I was through with it. Didn't want to pay me back, and I went, fine, God, take care of it. He got broker than broke. He was trying to pay for his tuition for school. I had the money for the registration, never gave it back. And I was like, okay, I'm done. Wouldn't do it, but met my little husband, and he's like, friend, this is my cousins. They need money. I'm going to take care of my cousin. This is what we heard, okay? And he just kept going. His mother was even shaking her head like, they don't, we don't do that. We don't have that, and you should be taking care of your family. Even my kids were beginning to say stuff. You went and loaned somebody something, I can't have enough for basketball practice. I need a uniform. I need this. I need that. And now we don't have it. I mean, they were getting on them. Both of my kids played basketball. My son played football and basketball. My daughter played volleyball and basketball. They needed things. And we didn't have it. We're scrambling around, trying to get relevant. I'm going to my dad. Do you have? And he's going, what happened? Because I never, I said, here we go. Here we go. And then when we hit rock bottom, file for bankruptcy, my mom had always said, don't file for bankruptcy. And then, now she's changed her tune. She says, well, if the big wigs can do it and come out good, we can do it. Okay. She said, we can do it. You're okay. Go. Just go. Get out of it. And, don't like it. You're sinking down, but you do what you got to do. And I'm telling you, you do what you got to do. Okay, you may have had a struggle car. It may be a broke down car. It may got repossessed. You may not have been able to pay things. That was your struggle car. Then you went to the struggle bus. Maybe you lost your job. Okay, maybe your partner lost their job. Things happen. Then you jumped on the struggle train. You lost the house. You can't pay for your rent. You've been buying too much. You're on that train. Then you jump to the struggle plane. Oh, here comes a student loan. Here comes a loan due from a payday loan. Here comes the credit cards after me. And then you decide to parachute out of the plane to the struggle parachute, and you hit rock bottom. It went straight down, and here we are. So leap of faith, this is the leap year, okay? It's telling you something. God's telling us something like leap on up there, keep on leaping, okay? I told you I had that abundant check. Make your own check. If you don't want to buy it off the Etsy shop or you're unable to, make your own. Don't spend money if you don't have to spend money or you don't have it. Nobody's preaching to anybody, okay, about it. Just make you a check. I'm blessing anybody who's made a check. I'm praying over you and as strong as I can. Those people that did buy a check, I'm praying. I see the names on there, and I pray for you every day. I go straight to the Etsy seller account, and I read the names every day, and my family's praying over them at the same time. Those of you that have contacted me, if you're having trouble or whatever, I'm praying for you all the time. I don't forget. I just keep on, add you to my list. Got the Bible sitting here. Boom, So I do what I can. God will do what he's going to do. I can't control what he's going to do, and he'll do it with his own time. And sometimes we have to be patient. A little bit patient. Sometimes he watches us. And if he gets up there, if he puts obstacles, it's not just the devil. Sometimes we don't know who's giving us different things and problems. Okay, God sometimes puts a lot of struggle, and then we have to see. He's trying to see, are you going to get around this? Okay, let me throw another one in there. Are you going to get around this? Let me try this one more time. Are you going to get around this? And you may have a lot of obstacles like Job in the Bible. Okay, Job was going through all that stuff. Even his wife told him, curse God and just die. Just go. Bye. I'm tired of it. He lost family and everything. And sometimes, let me tell you, God and the devil have conversations with Job. He had a conversation. The devil said, I bet you he won't worship you if I get in the middle of this mess. Okay. And God said, God wasn't, he's sitting there, well, maybe not. We know how some people are down here, church going people, walking around people, and he's sitting there going, maybe you will turn against me. Maybe you will not follow what I asked you to do. Maybe you're not doing well with your fellow man or whatever, even though I made everybody. And so he just sat there and told the devil, you can do anything to Job, just don't take him out. Don't unalive him any kind of way. Okay, and he did. Job was miserable. If you ever get time to read that, and he would not do it. He would not do it. He lost family members, everything. Not just they were unalived, it was just everything going. Health, money. He was a wealthy man. And he thanked God every day for things. He started out thanking God. Thank God for my money. Thank God for my health. Thank God for my wife. Everything. And then that came down. The devil said, well, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's see if this took Job out. But he didn't do it. And God, at the end, replenished everything. So sometimes you just got to sit there and look. And when you do get the chance, do read Job. Okay? Do read Job. The book of Job. Okay. I got this from Frugality is Life. Yes, I am on the no spend, low budget. Okay, but I am buying things for my subscribers and everything and making my life happy and everything. But she has my book of savings challenge, and I kind of tore it apart. It doesn't look like this. It's a little book. Okay. And when I was teaching, I was real neat and everything. And I walked off from teaching and I said, I'm done with this mess. I'm not being too neat. How you're just kind of like, I said, I'm tired of being an overpaid, not even overpaid, underpaid. Sorry, it was underpaid. When you think you go through all this time, you got to go to 4 years to get your bachelor's. You got to get your master's to get this certain certificate. You got to get your PhD to do this. Okay, you kind of go, and this is all you're paying? And then, now in some states, and even in ours, they have where you don't even have to go to school. If you can demonstrate. And I wondered why we were there anyway, because I said I could have did this without going to college. Everything I did in school, teaching, did nothing to do with the school. Nothing to do with teaching at all. I could have taught them without all that stuff. Didn't need to be there. Probably would have been there at 18 and started out. It was just ridiculous. But I walked in there one day and, I just got tired of the barrage. I'm tired of teachers complaining because little boo-boo don't have a pencil. Okay, I had a little boo-boos don't have pencils. But, I contact the parent or the parent. I remember one parent came in during a teacher-parent conference and I said, does this child have any pencils? Or pens or supplies? They had nothing every day. Just come up to the desk every day. And she said, I got a whole supply. He's sitting over there grinning because he knew it was true. And I looked at him, I said, you sat here till parent conference. The first one was in September, the end of September, because we start school in August. And you've been begging every day. I don't hold back. My principal would look at me appalled, because I don't hold back, I'll tell them. They don't want you to tell them because, that's their bottom line. That's their money. They scared them parents going to take off. They get money from the state every month, 9,000, 10,000. They get that for each child. So they're trying to run the system. They want to keep that going to overpay the principals, to overpay the administration. They getting big bucks, and then the teachers don't get that much. So I'm sitting there going, I'm not holding back just for your bottom line. I'm holding back for my sanity. I'm tired of loaning you pencils continually and paper. I'm just kind of shocked that you don't have anything all the time. I know the kids that don't have anything. Those I would go purchase stuff for. One of my kids, the parent was dying of cancer, and I went, made sure he always had supplies because the teachers were complaining, and I got tired of the mess, complaining about, the donuts. Somebody ate the donuts on Friday. All the donuts are missing. I'm like, do you have a life? And the discipline, the principal going, well, what am I supposed to do? Why are you a principal? Why are you there? I've been a principal. Yeah, I know why I was there. I was taking care of business. We are not having a school that's going to be running around looking crazy. But I went back to teaching in class. I missed it. And I was like, this is crazy. I'm not doing this. Okay. And I walked in, and I ended the day, and I remember one of the kids said, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And I said, no, you will not see me, and blah, blah, blah. We talked. I said, I'm leaving. I didn't go through all that. I just said, I won't be here, and nice working with you, nice seeing you, and everything. And of course, the word spread. By the next day when I wasn't there, the teachers they were wondering and talking, and the kids were saying, she's not coming back. She left. She packed up. I had kids filling up my car, called my dad and mom. They were picking up stuff. I had planned it for a year, and I just walked off. I was like, I'm not sitting here. And, people walk off their jobs. Sometimes you just have enough of what's going on, but you have to weigh when you do walk off. I waited a year because I was going to leave earlier, and I just waited for a year, and then I said, okay, I got enough to sustain. I got a family, I got things I got to do. I said, I want enough where I'm not asking anybody for any funds until I get together what I'm doing. So, do what you have to do. Don't follow my advice. I'm not a financial planner or anything. This is just about my life and what I do, and I think I did really well. What do you think? Write it down there. I think I'm doing good. I did great. Okay, I started businesses, and I'm about to think about it. Okay, go back on the new ones. Go check them channels. I was that first one. But anyway, frugality is life. This is her day, okay? I decided I think I'm going to do a subscriber day. It may not be on this day because the bear likes to have excitement. And I told myself when I left teaching, I am not staying on schedule. Now, the only thing I stay on schedule is the jobs we're doing, making sure employees know what they're doing, blah, 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 blah. But when I don't have to, there's no schedule. There's no rhyme. My life has always been that way, okay? It's like, okay, let's go out to dinner. Let's go do this. So here we are. My book of savings challenges by Frugality is life. This is on Amazon, and no, it's not perfect with my cutting, but her book was perfect. I just took it apart. Okay, so we're going to talk about that, and you're going to take a commercial, and you just look at that right there. Just look right there, because I left the money over here. Okay, I gotta hobble to the side. Okay, and I'm hobbling back. Here I come. Yoo-hoo! Ooh-hoo-hoo. How are you? I'm back. Okay, let me get the money out of the little stockpile over here. Money out the stockpile, yeah. Money out the stockpile. Okay, so we're going to take $200. Come on. Thank you very much. No, I'm not going to count it because we are running late. I didn't mean to stay but too long. And I will be doing my budget for the month of March. And March has some wonderful things going on, you guys. We got off a leap year. We've got spring. We got daylight savings time. And we got those little green leprechaun day, okay? You know, we got Irish in our family. We got 3 people with fiery red hair. We used to wonder, where did you come from? It was just like, So we had $200. Got a bunch of ones. Yeah. Where's my tray? It ran away. Okay, I'm not gonna fight. Okay, I already gave you a little commercial, so we're not doing that. I'll be good. Get the ones over here. Get the 10s over here. There's 20 stuck up in there. And we'll go as far as we can go. I will try not to keep you, but if you want to stay, stay. Join the party. The bear is happy to have you, right? Okay, sit there so I can get to you. It's kind of ugly. Okay. There you go. Yay! Okay. So we're going to do, now this is kind of, oh, that's 14. I was getting ready to say something. Okay, I'll do 1. What I got? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she even gave, I'll try to find it, hold on. She gave a dashboard that she made in the book. My book of savings challenges by Frugality is Life, my dear Fiona. So I have that back here. And this, if you haven't seen it, this is my abundance book that my aunt made me. And she just sat there fiddling around with it. And made me, so I said, let me put that in there. That'll be good. Let me do that. So that's where, and some of my things are crooked because my hand, I don't know where my, the cutter, that thing, I have a big one. Of course, we can't find it. And how much did I say this was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're getting rid of number 1, number 2, number 3, I think it was 4, and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, you can see that. And I've been looking at channels. I may not say anything, but I did. I look at them. Sometimes I look at them on my TV. My TV, I can't write on. And some people assume you're supposed to say something on everybody. That's why we can't get around. But I look at the whole channel. Amanda's budget, she was talking about, I see on my, I know this is crooked. I was trying to hurry up. I see on my analytics, which you can, if on YouTube Studio, that people aren't looking at the whole video. And, that kind of ruins what's going on, too, with yourself. So you stay over there. Let's see what's the next we can do. Okay, over here, this is roll the dice. Okay, do I have to move again? Everything's missing. We were moving things around again. Okay, we won't do any roll the dice. I was having fun. Where did it go, though? Commercial. You out here like, where are you? Strange. You should be close. Okay. Let's see. We'll do this one. We can do 2 avocados. Well, Frugality will have another video coming up. Break. But it's still strange. Usually this stuff stays around here. 2 avocados. I do not like avocados. I had to grow up with them things. And then I kept wondering, why don't I like this? Something I would eat. Why don't I like this? And there's a lot of stuff I was doing that with. Usually I liked everything. And then, anybody cooked or whatever. And I was like, why don't I like this? And then I go, well, can't roll the dice. Okay, $5. Don't want to do that today. We'll 5, and that would be 10, right? Yeah, I was going, why don't, And then I figured as I got older, I would eat it and I would go, oh, mostly by the time I hit middle school, it was like, oh, that's what the problem is. You just don't care for it. Okay, ooh, the apple orchard. Okay, so we'll do 2 of those. Ooh, this red's so bright, and I kind of like, I don't know. Where's my green to let me know? I may see if I got another red later, but we'll do 2 so I remember. There we go. And then our raindrops, we can do 10 of those. Raindrops keep falling on my head. He made another song. Nobody remembers it, I guess. That's the only one I hear all the time. And I be going, who is that? Oh, BJ. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've been watching my members channels, which is Budget for Success and Hopping the Budget with Buddy and Lisa Foxy Gameplay. And I saw Kiki this morning and Amanda's budget. Kiki won. Everything's 10 right now. I'll get there in a minute. Is this a leaf? 10. We'll do this. 1, 2, 4, 6. That'll work. 8. Okay. 2. I'll just mark them right now. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then 2 ones. Okay. All right. Over here is Life is Wild. That'll be 10. That'll be 10. That'll be 10. Yes, it will. That'll be 10. So each one of them's 5. So we'll do 1 and 2. Okay. Self-care, 20. We all need self-care. Got to take care of ourselves, because if you're not around, everything's going to go by the wayside. Okay. And I don't have, well, I could do it, 25. So let me take ones. Just trying to go in order so that I know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me have these. Let go. Yeah. 10. And then I'll put a 10 over here. Ta-da! Okay, so now we can do 25. 1, 2. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what we don't use today goes into the rollover for next month. For my budget thing, you'll see it rolling in there. That's what I mean. So we're going to do, 1 is 25. So that one will be that one. Okay. All right. Our next one is the car. It says 25. I'm not going, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. 25. And eventually this is going, I think it's more going toward, I haven't decided, but, it'll help the singing funds, which is my car and house, right? And then, where'd that go? And then, thank you. Yeah, so it'll go with the singing funds to help the car and the house, pay it off, and everything else, probably high yield savings, right? Frugality, there's a lot of them. Okay, we'll come back later. Just keep it even here. Okay, what is this? 15. Nope, no 5s. We got 20. Lay it on the table. Okay, we will. And that'll be 20. right there. The Easter egg hunt will come back. You will see this book. Just trying to get stuff done here. There's 20 for Queen of Hearts. This reminds me of Managing Moola's Jar of Hearts. We got 20 left, and this is all 25. 20 left. So summer savings is right there. And this is our last one today. And so we'll do a seashell. But she has some cute little challenges in here. And you're just going to go help stuff. I just figure it's helping the sinking funds, my medical, you know, lawn care, yeah, all right. But she has some cute little things in here. And it's at Amazon. And she has a planner and a budget book also on there. Frugality is life. She has her, so look at it, type her name in there. Frugality is life. You don't have to go crazy trying to find it. I can't find it. Cash Bear Mama, I don't see anything, but she's got a lot of stuff in here, fun stuff to do. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. There's our $200, and it's going back here in this little pouch all together now with the dashboard into my abundance binder. That's what this is. This is the abundance binder. That's what it's for. So all that's going in there is just abundance and happiness and joy. And I'm so glad I got that amount in there to have. Okay? You know, and if you've never seen it before, there's my envelopes. We got God overseeing the gratitude with the prosperity, right? You know, make yourself a little abundance binder, abundance envelope. Future, home. This uplifts your spirits, health, family, okay? So make you a little something, okay? So anyway, take care. I am here if you need me. I'm praying. I'll do what I can do. Just take care of yourself. You know, my abundance check, if you want one, it's in the little Etsy shop, or you make your own again. Remember, we're doing the budget and swap on April the 15th, where if you have something extra that you don't want or need, you may have an extra binder. You may have a bunch of markers. You may have whatever. You may have just one thing that you can stick in the envelope. You are not charging them for shipping, so watch what you're doing. Don't be talking about, I ain't have no money. You need to give me money. No, just don't send it, okay? You may have one card like this. Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Stick it in an envelope and figure out how you're going to do that day. All right, so I may do a live on mine if I remember to do it, but I'll see how to do it. But, you know, it's your chance to, even if you have a shop and you are selling something and you're giving that thing away free, you can do more than one thing, but you know, it's a chance for you to even advertise your stuff. You may have somebody else's stuff that you have, like, you know, this stuff is from the Budget Lux. That's advertisement for her. I got this at the Budget Lux and I got the whole set or something and I'm giving it away. Okay, you may just want to do that type of thing, but it's okay. But it's not the day to sell people on stuff. All right, not directly like that. We're doing a budget, calmness, budget, and swap. Calmness, calm, people. Okay, don't go crazy. If somebody's trying to sell you something, they're not part of the budget and swap. Okay, disclaimer. They're not part of the budget and swap. If they're asking you for money or over the amount or your Amazon, blah, 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 or your Visa card and all this stuff, no budget and swap. That's a scamming. Okay, we're not doing that. We're having fun and we're really trying to clean out stuff. I got stuff that I'm not using anymore, and it's either going to wind up in the trash can. It's good stuff, okay, or it's just going to sit where it sits. I don't want it sitting where it sits. Somebody else can use it. You may be a new subscriber and you need stuff. You know, I've seen some new channels come on and they need things. They're sitting there. You can see the way they look. I'm like, you need some stuff. Okay, you may have a candle you didn't open. Just, you know, show it off. Okay, you know, coloring pencils, anything, whatever you got. You know, you may not have all of them. You may have 2. Somebody may want them. Try it. You might like it. And they may even want to subscribe to your channel. They may not be subscribed. You never know. Budget and swap. April the 15th. See you there. Take care. Love you always. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to those in between that can't figure out what they're doing, but that's okay. You're still a part of God's plan. I want everybody to take care. Love everybody, please. You know, don't get into a conspiracy theory about this bowl don't look like that bowl or whatever you decide to do, but stop it. Anyway, take care. Bye.